is the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela. We are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Baker going to throw this right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get it next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way. I think we're seeing an example of it here.
3rd and 4.
It's a game of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Mayfield looks to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Buccaneers.
Now Mayfield. And his pass incomplete. You look at the Steeler defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten, his second touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Damn, bro, put up 86 points. That's crazy, bro. Put up 86 points, dog.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble.
Bro, you put up 86 points, bro? That's crazy, bro.
Positively by either side. From the offensive,
I'm talking to Reggie, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
ability to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play. First test to contain the quarterback on the run.
And he is missed in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn, this nigga already hurt.
Loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Goff. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mayfield. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now gone. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Warren. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, lift!
Gone. Got his man. It's Warren. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Shell!
On 4th down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So a new man under center here, Charles, it's the ultra-rare quarterback trade, and he delivers a strike there.
And you just don't see this happen very often. Changing of teams during the season at the quarterback position, but they expect impact from him, and they should get it.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To the air again. Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 18.
On the play. And the Steelers first down.
Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
What's that?
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the Buccaneers 7-yard line.
By 20. Turbo.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
These two teams all tied after 1. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
That's good. For a first down. A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Regular.
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
180. Hey, what's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He'll let it fly for Austin. All wide open.
Let's go! Let's go! Hurry that bitch out, go! Trump on him. Do the Trump on him. Let's go! We couldn't do that with the rookie.
Just to catch that ball. He started that windup out to the right, caught it on the left side of the field.
So what does that tell us? That there is tremendous protection on that play. Because that's not going to happen very fast to be able to cross all the way from one side of the field to the other. Great job by the offensive line, keeping him upright and plenty of time to find him downfield. And boy, they did it successfully.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They'll drop the throw. Open man is Ibuka. They juked him. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin from 19 yards away. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to do... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otton with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive. Because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. 79 yards.
Defense, y'all got to step up, defense. Come on, defense. Y'all got to step up, bro. Come on. Come on, D. Y'all got to step up, dog. This ain't still a defense right here, bro. This ain't still a defense, dog.
These two sides, 24 all our scores. He sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sounds.
Let's go, dog. Come on, dog.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator.
That's still a defense right there.
Continues. Here's another interception.
That's still a defense right there. Let's go. That's still a defense, dog. That's what I'm talking about.
Another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. So we give you a breather. We can give you a breather. We know you tired. We can give you a breather. It's okay. We got you. Come on, do wear and turn, man. We'll give you a breather, dog. Just let me know you tired. Just let me know. Come on, dog. We're not finna get stopped at the one. We're not finna get stopped we're not finna get stopped again right here. Come on. We're not finna get stopped again right here, dog. Come on, dog. We're not finna get stopped again right here, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Godwin, the motion man. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mayfield on play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5. Goff. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If they just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 32. And the Buccaneer first down.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. In motion left goes Jennings. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted.
Boy, these niggas got every trick played in the goddamn boy. T-boy got every trick play you can think of.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Boy, that shit crazy. I got middle. I got middle. I got middle. I got middle.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little extra. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
A 59-yard attempt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on the AC.
My boy thought I was going to fall for that. All right, man. We finna lock in this half, bro. We not finna give up 30 points, bro.
Back underway in the second half.
I'm finna return this over.
Some shit going on now. This has been a tight game. He takes a big shot.
All right, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on, dog. We ain't gonna get Goff for nothing.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
3rd and 1.
To throw is gone. That is caught. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass and they get 12 yards out of it.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20. A big pickup of 38.
Damn, that was a catch, really? That was a catch? Real. I don't know about that one, real. I don't know about that one, real. We don't need no help now. We don't need no help with both legs now. Oh, that's my fault. Stay outside. Don't need no help with that nigga, man. We don't need no help now, real.
Now a 2nd and 6. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
God damn, bro.
But that's about all. They'll see the play, and it'll be safe. Now, they struggled to get you rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe they'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Here we go. 180.
On the give, it's Warren. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Well, you're right about that. It was a small magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. But it could have gone for more.
180. Hey, alert 31st. Pistol.
Here's Mayfield. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Terrible tells in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough.
It's 4th down.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Back near his goal line. Here's Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. They go play action. Mayfield looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here's one. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now a run and roll. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Mayfield down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Complete to Jawan Jennings. It's a gain of 65 yards. 1st down.
Mayfield off the play fake. That's caught out right by Jennings. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
Throwing, Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That incompletion brings us 1 step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Irvin is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Yeah, Reg, I'll play on that angle sometime.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Did I call time
Big
out?
play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's got Otten. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and you know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking deep downfield. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Lewis C. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
But how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Egbuka, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
On second down, here's the option. And now the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
That's caught at the 2. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. Oh, good move. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, check that. Go.
They'll try to run this one in. Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Mayfield.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Got his man, it's Warren.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Schultz.
That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. And all smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
There's Gall.
And that one too high and incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Goff throwing again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
They'll run him. Warren.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some ways they can build on moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
Touchdown! Chris Godwin with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. One last shot from Mayfield here.
Bro, this nigga Chris Godwin is killing my dude, bro.
He'll take this one in for the score. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on a 2-point conversion situation?
It is situational.
Mr. Ralph.
What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as
Mr. Ralph, make the call, Mr. Ralph. Get my young boy some reps right here.
Let's go now. Steady.
On first down, he'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.